Welcome into the Morning Burrito Podcast. It is noon on Wednesday. I am Michael.
I'm Gabrielle.
This is what happens when Kelly is the co-host the week before Gabrielle walks in and does the show. It's kind of tall for you.
Too tall. Can you even hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but that's going to hurt your neck, so you probably want to put that down. You're going to be like this the whole show.
Listen to me.
Well, welcome in. We are glad you are here with us today. So we tend to do shows that are oftentimes more on the deep side. We talk about serious topics, and certainly our last several shows have been very deep. And so Gabrielle and I thought it would be a great idea to have just some fun today. No deepness to it whatsoever, I don't think.
Here for that. Well,
anything can happen, but
absolutely
anything can happen. But the intention of this show is to have fun. And so, as you saw in the title, it's Would You Rather Wednesday. And so we do this we do this with our students from time to time on Instagram.
Yeah, actually during pandemic, we were thinking how do I get them involved online? And so I did interactive questions every Wednesday. It took a lot of work, but you know what? I found the note in my phone.
And you got lots. And we're just going to go through it and explain why.
Yes, I have a note.
So before we get into that, though, just a quick update for those of you who have not watched the podcast the last several weeks. What you've missed is that we are on coffee break. And what that means is Pastor Eric, my co-host and compatriot in the show, he is on sabbatical. And there's a whole...
Sabbatical what?
Sabbatical what? That's actually an episode. So if you if you don't know what a sabbatical is, go watch Sabbatical What. It explains it as best as we can explain it. So Eric and his oldest son, or not oldest son, middle son of the three, Gideon, they are in Alaska. I saw a picture this morning.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah,
even.
and they're in Soldotna.
Yeah.
I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're right on the Kenai River, and they are today going to head out and catch some salmon, king salmon, up in the Kenai River, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, because it's halibut fishing.
Oh, is it halibut
Tuesday,
today?
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So halibut
so they're
today and tomorrow.
to Homer for
or
halibut.
yesterday and today. Tomorrow they go. Yeah, man, it's
Something
so
like
confusing.
that.
It's so confusing to me. But they're having fun in Alaska fishing, and I'm here not fishing.
Well, also, apparently, it sounds like they caught it between fish runs.
Oh, yeah?
So that's not good. So we're praying the fish come in and the downpour stops.
So,
it is torrential raining.
So it's quite funny. Me and Kelly, we were actually talking about this, and we thought, man, how funny would it be if Gideon is the only one that catches a fish?
That'd be awful.
That your dad doesn't come back with a fish. He has this
It breaks my heart.
It's like his bucket list dream vacation run to fish, and he gets nothing. That would just, it would break my heart a little bit, but I would have to laugh. It would be kind of funny.
I'd laugh after some tears.
Well, because you're getting less fish to eat.
I wasn't even thinking for myself, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Anywho.
Also, today on the show, even though he is not pictured, he is here. Our friend Garrick, the drummer extraordinaire, is back there, and he's just monitoring, I guess. He's the peanut gallery, which is funny because we're both wearing the exact same T-shirt.
Peanuts shirt.
Peanuts, yeah, peanut shirt. See?
Wow.
But thank you.
And you and I matched shirts last Wednesday.
We did.
I don't know.
We wore Elevate shirts. Not planned. It's just amazing how it works that way.
Correct.
And then Sunday morning,
we matched the colors.
Yeah, me, and Carly matched in color, which again wasn't planned. It just happened. Great minds think alike, I think.
I wore blue today.
You did. So blue is the color, apparently.
Blue.
So
Great.
Stick with us. We're going to have some fun. It's Would You Rather Wednesday on the Morning Burrito Podcast. All right, we're back. It is Would You Rather Wednesday, and we're going to have some fun over the next 30, 40 minutes or so.
Hours.
We're just gonna level weird would you rather questions at each other and explain why you choose what you choose. And if we get stuck, we've already asked Garrick, who's sitting there behind the camera, to level some at us that come to his mind. So you may hear screaming from the background. That'll be Garrick telling us one that he wants us to answer. So I'm gonna start. I have a really good one to get us going. This is fantastic.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm really excited about this. And by the way, we have, if you're watching on our app, our Herb Naz app, you can actually enable the chat function and go ahead and put some chat in while we do this. And then if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you have a comment section as well. So put in what you would think of these particular would you rathers. We would love to hear what your reasoning is.
This is interactive for you too.
Yes. Yeah, we can all participate and have fun with this. This is great.
Okay.
All right. So would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future versus 150 years in the future? So like the immediate future or the long distant future?
I feel like immediate future could impact my decision making right now. My small decisions. So yeah, probably immediate.
I mean, you're not going to live to be 150. So
Right. What's it matter? I'm just kidding. I could see what the life is like for my great grandchildren. Well, actually, if it's only 150, oh, never mind.
Probably just
like
be great grandchildren, maybe. Maybe. I would.
Jesus could be like back by the.
My initial thought was the 150, but your reasoning actually was pretty solid. I like the idea of being able to see 10 or 15 minutes because, I mean, sometimes we make decisions that are stupid and, it pays off real quick on your stupidity. So it probably would be good to be able to see 10 or 15 minutes in the future, be like, oh, that's going to be a dumb decision. Let's not do that.
Am I going to push the snooze button in 10 minutes to make me 10 minutes late?
Is that like personal confession time for you, Gabe?
No, it's just sometimes the snooze button happens.
It doesn't happen to me.
Oh,
Really, ever.
Mr. Perfect.
No, not Mr. Perfect. I just can't help but be early. It's like a problem I have. Like, it's okay to be late sometimes. I'm almost never late.
Problem. That's good.
But I think you were spot on.
Thank you. Okay.
15 minutes in the future, great.
Okay. Would you rather talk to animals or be able to talk conversation to infants?
So
Conversation with animals, conversation with infants.
Dr. Dolittle versus Baby Whisperer.
Yes.
It's a good question. Garrick, what would you rather do?
Animals.
Okay, so he says Dr. Dolittle. It'd be interesting to hear what animals have to say because they see us sometimes in the dumbest possible when we're around our animals, we do some of the dumbest things because they can't talk and we don't know what they're thinking.
We talk to them pretty dumbly.
However, as somebody who has a toddler who speaks mostly in gibberish right now, you babysat her the other day, so she was having, we've talked about this on the show, and Kelly keeps giving me crap because I continue to bring it up, but my kid has had struggles with the poop stuff and being a poop Picasso, and I would have loved to be able to talk to her and like have her actually give me a reasoned explanation as to why she was choosing to do that every time.
True.
That would be kind of helpful. Or like right now, why she chooses not to be potty trained, even though our friend's kid is younger and already potty training.
It's okay. You don't have to compare yourself to your child to another child.
I don't have to, but I am.
I would vote infant as well because, let's face it, we talk pretty silly to babies and toddlers, and I try not to, but because
Gaga.
yeah, no, like let me have a real conversation. And actually, to your daughter, she was already in her jammies, but I let her go play outside again, and she was gonna go for the water spigot and get herself drenched, and I said, "Hey, we're not gonna go to the water because." And I listened, and then she didn't go. And so I had a real conversation, even though she didn't talk back to me.
You're like a baby whisperer.
Thank you. But it's not the first time I've done that. You should try to talk to her in complex sentences.
I try. She just looks at me and says, no.
No, Daddy.
Wow. Okay.
That was a big question. We
Uh,
made it through 2.
That was more deep actually than I thought it was going to be. All right, number 2 for me. Would you rather have telekinesis, meaning the ability to move things with your mind,
Oh, weird. Okay.
or telepathy, which is the ability to read minds? So would you
Oh.
rather be able to move things with your mind or read people's minds?
Well, people think weird things. I probably don't want to be in their minds as often as it would be handy to be able to move things. So I would move things. Like it could be a safety thing too. Like, oh, I'm gonna see that car crash happen, and then you're like, woo, 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 and you move the car. You know,
How's that go again?
you just move it.
No, it went woo 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 woo. Woo.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
it's
what
like
happened.
like you had the big circles.
Yep.
Like
So
you see in the
I would move
cartoons.
things. As weird as that sounds.
Garrick, would you move things or would you want to read people's minds? See, I think this is the clean sweep here. I would rather move things because I think about I get made fun of. Your dad gets made fun of here because we don't like going on ladders very much. Man, like right now we have a project at the church to get these light bulbs down out of the ceiling
I'm
in our
gonna
sanctuary.
move the light bulb.
Like it would be great if I could just like with my mind it comes down and then I go and there it is. I'm done. Like I don't have to actually do it. I don't have to get on a ladder. That would be
It's
fantastic.
so much more useful than reading someo's mind.
Yeah, I don't want to know what people are thinking
People think some gross stuff.
or like, they really hate me but they act like they like me. Like that would
Right.
be a
They're
really
calling me
unfortunate
dirt
thing.
behind their. Yeah,
Right.
no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so my next one, let's see. Well, this is a fun one. Would your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
That's easy.
Is it?
Giraffe. By far the giraffe.
Why?
Because it's a giraffe. Like a donkey is normal. A giraffe is cool. Like you imagine me driving or not driving, but like leading my giraffe down the
Trotting.
street. I come by the Walmart here in town, and here I am on a giraffe
You
sitting
can
at
hang
the
all-
stoplight. Like how awesome would that be?
You can hang all your Walmart bags from the neck.
Zoop. Yeah, that'd be a little difficult because then you have to take them back up off the.
You
Maybe
could-
it's one of the baby giraffes.
Yeah.
Like a baby giraffe
Are
would
those
work.
strong? I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Donkey's pretty practical, and they're strong.
They are.
I forgot what I chose years ago when I
What do you-
first
what
asked
do you
this.
think? Giraffe.
Garrick says giraffe.
The one advantage to a donkey for sure is, and the only reason I know this is because when I lived in Oklahoma, I worked for a guy who was a cattle rancher, and so he had donkeys in his field with the cows. And the reason is because donkeys actually are very good at like when a cougar or
Yeah.
a coyote or something tries to come up, they will stomp them out. Like they are
Donkey.
cruel.
I need a guard donkey.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
guard
I need a
donkeys.
guard donkey.
I think that's hilarious.
Okay. Donkey for me.
All right. So since you're such a feminist, I think this is a really important.
Totally.
This is a really important question for me to ask, because I mean, everybody loves superheroes, but who doesn't love female superheroes? So if you would rather, I want to know which female superhero you would rather team up with.
Ooh, team up. Okay,
Yeah. So if
let's
you
do
were a
it.
superhero, you are Supergirl. Let's say no, they're already
Super Gabe.
Super Gabe. Okay, Super Gabby. Would it be Wonder Woman with her lasso of truth, or Captain Marvel with her hands of light?
So I'll be honest, I don't know either of these.
What? What?
Especially the ladies. I don't know what are their superpowers? I
Okay,
don't know.
so-
I can't keep up with
So
it.
Wonder Woman is raised. They call her a Brazilian, but
Oh,
she's not
I saw
from
the
Brazil.
movie. She's from an island where it was just females. They
Correct.
killed off the men.
Yes.
That's weird. And somehow they were still children. Anyway.
Yes. So, but she is really strong. She's a warrior, and she has this lasso, and the lasso is the lasso of truth. And so she puts it around somebody, and they tell her what she wants to know.
Okay.
And then you have Captain Marvel, who is widely known now. Brie Larson is the actress that plays Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Has been blamed in Marvel like fan universe because the whole series of the Infinity War and the Endgame, the end of the
Okay.
yeah
I don't even know.
Thanos. If you watch Marvel stuff, Thanos could have been destroyed by Captain Marvel because she's the most powerful being in the universe, apparently, and she was missing in action when Thanos snaps his fingers.
How unfortunate. So what's her superpower?
So she got like this light energy machine thing engine, like blew up, and it gave her like this light energy that allows her to like fly. She doesn't even need a mask when she's outside of our atmosphere, even though she's human. And she can shoot fire from her hands. I mean,
she can do everything.
She is like the quintessential superhero. Like she is a superhuman.
So is she a new superhero though?
No. So Captain Marvel has been around, but it used to be a dude. Now it's a girl.
Yeah. See, keep it a dude. Okay, I'm gonna go Wonder Woman because the truth thing is kind of cool. Like, I wish I could know some people's truth.
So then you could ask your brothers if they're lying to you.
Yes.
Just lasso Garrick. Shing! You're lying to me.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got?
Oh yeah.
Would you rather team up with Captain Marvel, or mine would be Captain Marvel? I think that's pretty obvious. She's powerful.
Yeah.
I like her, and her suit's pretty cool.
Because of the never mind.
You know, Brie Larson's a good actress. I like her. It's okay.
Okay. Would you rather be quarantined alone?
Oh man, here we go. Back to COVID. Thanks a lot.
This is the era that I wrote this question in. Would you rather be quarantined alone in Disneyland's castle or an underwater hotel?
Underwater hotel.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
There's easy, I know.
There is no chance I want to be in Disneyland. Not
But you're alone,
chance.
so there's no one around you, which is a perk.
Well, then there's no one to run the rides. I'm not going to do it.
Well, actually, you're in the castle.
Oh, well, then what's fun that?
I don't know. I
have you
thought it
been
was
there?
cool. I've not been to Disneyland.
I will tell you this:
been to
there's
Disney
nothing.
World.
There's nothing interesting in the castle. It's pretty.
I
fake.
would. Okay. Would you rather be quarantined alone in an underwater hotel or just an aquarium? So, like an underwater hotel or an above ground aquarium. Does that make it harder?
Is it like Seaside's aquarium where they have the seals that you can feed?
Sure.
Then probably that, because that was fun. I enjoy feeding the seals.
Okay. I would be,
It's fun.
I think I'd be underwater. Okay.
Especially when they slap their bellies. Like that's the best.
They're like, feed me.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Weird.
My wife and I did that
$2.
when we first got here. It was great.
It was well worth $4 or whatever.
Oh, we probably spent more than that.
Well,
I went back
sardine.
like 3. I went back 3 times to pay for more sardines because I wanted to do it again.
You're so funny.
It was awesome. Okay. This is a good one for you. Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear? So you have to sing every song you hear or dance to every song you hear. So interpretive dance, sing songs you don't know.
Probably sing. It's less embarrassing. Right.
I'd rather dance.
Okay.
as a full-time singer, like that, when you sing something you don't know that's not in a key that you can sing it, it's very embarrassing to me. Like I have a real hard time with that when my voice cracks.
Well, what
and
if
stuff.
you can just be good at it? Like it just is part of the deal. You can sing and you can sing it good. What if you had to opera sing it though?
That's rough.
Yeah. I would just like whisper sing to myself.
Okay.
Really quiet.
Your next
Oh,
one.
sorry. Would you rather have a booger flicked on you or a bird poop on you?
Both are pretty gross. Is it like one of the wet, stringy boogers, or is it just like a little dry booger? Because that is a difference.
Wet, stringy,
Man,
slobbery.
you had to say that.
Of course.
And
Well,
Garrett's
because
about to
bird
throw
poop-
up.
Well, bird poop is also kind of liquidy, so choose the liquid booger to go with it.
Oh, he's going to throw up. He's gone to the bathroom. He's gone. He couldn't take that one. Man. You can't choose none?
No, you have to choose one.
Well, I know that bird poop has been known to stain clothing and stuff, so I certainly wouldn't want that, so I guess the booger. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell your toddler that, and she can just go dig in and...
That's gross.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're nasty.
One time a bird pooped on my mom's Bible when she was reading it outside at the beach.
That's funny.
So the Bible is... Anyway.
You're in
next.
Isaiah, and all of a sudden, bird poop. That's fantastic. All right. I don't know if I should ask this, but I'm going to because it'll be
No.
funny to see your reaction.
Oh man.
Would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
That is inappropriate.
That's because it.
I think longevity is the key here. So.
I mean, yeah, but anyway, you have to
Celebrity
have one
crush?
for. No,
I-
I'm trying to
I
be
know.
nice.
I-
Okay, I'll give you another one just to be nice.
Thanks. Keep going.
This is funny. Would you rather be chronically underdressed or chronically overdressed? So,
Always fancy or always sloppy.
correct.
Like,
Come in your PJs to work or come in a evening gown.
to be honest, I'm a pretty casual person, so I'm probably underdressed.
Garrick? Overdressed.
I don't want to be like too good, fancy.
So normally you don't see what I'm wearing, and I'm not going to show you, but I have shorts on, like athletic shorts on and a t-shirt. So I would definitely go
I
with
wear
underdressed.
jeans and a t-shirt every day.
I mean, that's always almost
That's
shorts.
That's all I wear.
Like even on Sunday mornings, I wear shorts
Yeah,
when
you
it's
do.
hot outside.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't
Okay,
care.
would you
and I'm wearing
rather-
dudes.
I just wear sandals. Would you rather sneeze cheese or cry chocolate tears?
Cry chocolate tears.
Why?
Because then as you cry and you're like,
I know.
like sneezing cheese just sounds gross.
But you could have crackers, and I'm picturing like the
It's like the squeezed
cheesy
cheese.
whip.
I got my Ritz cracker with some cheese.
You're never hungry then. As long as
Hey,
you have
and
crackers.
here's the thing: tears are salty, so you have sweet and salty when you get a chocolate tear. So I mean,
Okay.
that's kind of sweet. You get sweet and salty. It's
Okay.
best of both worlds. It's great. Sneezy
That was
cheese.
easy.
No,
Okay,
not
I'm
good.
asking some easy ones, so. I know
All
speedy.
right. Let's see. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
That's a good question. I
In your case, maybe the internet history actually explains your thoughts.
yeah, I no problem with the internet history. Googling would you rather questions, gardening.
I was gonna say gardening.
How to dehydrate apricots. That's literally what I googled.
What are they called?
Apricots.
It's apricots.
I was gonna bring some, and then I left it on the counter with the yogurt. So I hope my mom finds it and takes care of it.
I saw your mom's post on what's happening Hermiston, trying to get
Get rid of our apricots. Yeah. Anyway.
or it was just on
Um,
Facebook maybe, but she wants to get rid of all the apricots you guys have.
There's a million.
Okay.
That was easy. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, same as you, I'm not really worried about anybody looking at my internet history, but
No.
reading my thoughts would be kind of weird. So
I mean, I think some weird things if you haven't picked up by my would you rather questions.
I'm human. I do think things that are not always appropriate. So I mean, like, reading my thoughts would be kind of weird.
Would you rather spend 2 days in Legoland or 2 days in SeaWorld?
Those are both really good options.
So this is a harder question
This
than
is
I
a
thought.
this is a much harder question
Oh,
because
okay.
Legoland would be really fun.
Have you ever been there?
No,
I haven't.
I would
either.
love to.
It would be cool.
I love Legos.
I don't even love Legos, but I think it'd be cool.
It's
I don't like
tactile.
love,
It's
yeah.
it's something you can do with
But
your
then
hands.
you think of all the boogery hands of other children reaching into the bins, and then I'm like, eh.
having their sneeze cheese.
Yeah. It's not poop, it's chocolate tears.
Oh my gosh.
So answer the question, Legoland or SeaWorld?
One follow-up question. If it's SeaWorld, do I get to do all the shows for free?
Be in the shows, like riding the orcas?
Not in the shows, but can you go to the shows over
yeah,
and over
everything's
again?
free. Let's
Oh,
make it free. It's 2
SeaWorld,
days. It's
no
all
doubt.
free.
SeaWorld. I could look at whales and fish and sea urchins and things all day long. That would be fun.
Have you ever seen the documentary, what's it called, Blackfish or something?
No.
About the torture they do to the SeaWorld animals. Anyway, I saw it a long time ago. It was super popular and whatever. That's a funny thing I just thought of.
Okay.
I would choose SeaWorld as well because I love the ocean. So much to learn.
Legos. Garrick says Legos. Yeah, I love watching dolphins and stuff. Like, that's just fun. So,
Yeah.
all right. Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
You know, sometimes I just want our students to respect me and listen to me when I'm giving the game instructions.
Or when you're in the middle of a game and they're standing up and talking constantly.
And I'm like, hey, so what
Garrick,
is it?
learn, okay?
Universal respect or power?
Unlimited power.
Like power, like what
You're
kind of power?
You're Captain Marvel. You can power your own car.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was
No,
thinking.
I think,
You're like,
I think it's like authority, that
tell
kind of power.
them to do something
Yep.
and they do it.
And we'll talk about it in student ministry.
Respect for sure. Because
See-
it's hard when I'm trying to like really do something and then they're like not caring or disrespecting or talking on top of me or like.
I already have unlimited power pretty much with the student ministry, so that's already a
Yeah.
thing. I would much rather have respect than
Respect.
power.
I want the heart because then maybe power comes with it
Yeah.
if they respect me. So respect all starts at respect.
Sure.
Yep.
You, power, respect. Power. You power hungry
Okay.
young man.
Would you rather control electronics with your mind or control animals with your mind?
I think of Ant-Man being able to control the ants. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or like tell your dog to not escape the yard like he did to me the other day. I could just control him and say, "Dog, stop!"
Or stop stealing food from the baby.
The baby fell off the chair and spilled her chicken nuggets, and the dog came and ate it. And I could have,
he's so
I could have
quick.
frozen him. Stop eating. But electronics could be handy, like the traffic lights. You want to, you're late and you want to get to work.
Okay, so this is going to sound incredibly lazy, and I fully admit it is. But for whatever reason, like there's an app that I have on my phone for my Xbox, and it's supposed to be that I can connect to my Xbox from my chair and turn it on. Or I should be able to turn it on from my controller, which is also at my chair. But for whatever reason, it never works in my house. I don't know if it's our internet or what, but it doesn't work. So if I could control it with my mind so that it actually turns on, because otherwise I've got to get up or I've got to get my kid to get it to turn it on. So, which honestly, it's usually my kid. So it's more for my kid's sake,
Wow,
not
so
mine.
nice of them. Okay.
So I'd say control electronics. I don't know that I want to control animals.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Although I could make like the the movie The Birds, just make the birds attack Garrick, and that'd be kind of fun.
Carry him away. Caca, caca.
What did they say?
Caca.
The sound effects now are so great. We're gonna have to have you just in here during our regular shows
Yeah.
just to do sound
Who
effects.
needs the panel of buttons?
That's
You
right.
Just have me.
All right. Would you rather
Oh yeah, that was my one. Sorry.
give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up internet for the rest of your life? Internet versus
I
heating and air.
can give up internet for sure. Like I literally wasn't on Facebook like the last month almost, and I like didn't miss it.
Yeah,
Sorry
but-
to everyone who's been wondering what I've been doing this summer.
Yeah, but the truth is, you use the internet for your job, like almost every aspect of your job.
That is true. Well,
And a lot of your volunteerism is internet
I would
based.
find other ways to do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little old-fashioned and don't need the internet.
Okay, so
But the air conditioning this week is
yeah,
I don't know,
it's been like
internet.
the triple digits or thereabouts here in Eastern Oregon for like what, 3 weeks now, 2 weeks.
I don't know. I was gone.
It's
for
been a
couple.
while. And after having gone to camp, which was in northern Washington, which you would think would be a whole lot cooler, but it was not a whole lot cooler. It was super hot. And sleeping in
brutal.
cabins without air conditioning really was awful.
Well, you had like 12 teens, so
That's true.
that makes
And they're
it-
boys. So, I mean, that tells you all you need to know
Yeah.
how stinky boys are. But I will say this, just as an aside, this has nothing to do with our topic. But if you can see this is an awesome Riverview Bible Camp. That's where we went.
A sticker?
It's a sticker.
What?
And
You
it's,
didn't get me a sticker?
I know, sorry. It's Sasquatch riding a moose.
Wait,
like,
you call him Sasquatch or Bigfoot?
it's Sasquatch.
It's Bigfoot. If you're from Oregon. It's
They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Sasquatch
There's
and
different
Bigfoot are the
names.
same. It's the same name for the same thing.
Yeah, that's okay.
So yeah, but it's a really funny sticker. I love it. So
I can't. Can I see it?
yeah,
Oh, I saw that the other day.
it was a
and
hilarious sticker.
That's pretty funny. That had nothing to do with the AC. Yeah, internet. I could find alternate ways to do stuff. Internet.
Okay.
What about you?
I already said I couldn't live without AC.
Yeah.
AC.
So
and
you
heat.
would also give up internet.
Oh yeah. My life probably would be much simpler if I didn't have internet. To be quite
No
honest.
Xbox.
No, I mean that would be sad, but I've done it before. I could live without it.
Would you rather have? Wait, how many more are we doing?
We have 15 minutes.
That's a long time. Is this all we're doing?
Maybe.
Okay. Would you rather have 500 spiders in your bedroom
Ew.
or 1,000 crickets in the rest of your home?
Oh, the crickets. I hate spiders. Hate spiders.
But 100 crickets would be pretty loud.
That they would be, but there's always earplugs. Like, spiders are gross. I'm sorry. Like, I know that they serve a purpose, but yuck. Yucky.
Yeah, okay. I would probably choose the crickets as well.
Really, to me, the thing that they're good for is that they eat other bugs that I like just as little. So
Well, okay. So you would feel like you're in the jungle because you have crickets in your house. But
it might actually make you go to sleep better.
it could. Also, we had lizards growing up as pets, a couple lizards that survived.
So you just let them out, and then they can eat them.
No, and we would feed them crickets from the pet store, but sometimes they would come out of the plastic baggie they were stored in.
You didn't do a very good job then.
And then there would be a random cricket throughout the house. And as a little child, that was scary.
Was it scary for
And
you, Garrett?
loud and annoying because you couldn't find it and it kept making noise. And
Don't remember? Oh, that's too bad.
he wasn't born yet.
Oh.
So yeah, I would have the crickets.
Okay. This is actually not time sensitive because we're not in snow time. But would you rather stay?
It's coming.
Would you rather stay in during a snow day, which we have sometimes here at the
Snow
church,
days, yeah.
or build a fort?
Oh,
So like a snow fort.
okay.
I think I know the answer to this for you.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
I think you would rather build a fort.
I think you would also rather build a fort.
Oh,
Wait, you don't like snow?
No way. I'd stay inside. I hate
But-
snow. I hate snow.
But but it's so fun with your children and youth group and memories with your girls.
Nope, not convincing
Okay,
me.
I would do.
Nope.
First, I would start my day. Some like hot chocolate or whatever, or coffee, and then build the fort. And then you go inside, and then you stay inside in the evening for like a movie and have the fireplace on. So, can I say both?
No.
Okay, fort. Yeah.
Fort. Yeah. Well, I'm in the minority. That's okay.
It's okay.
I grew up in Chicago, so snow
You're
was
over snow.
never ever fun. And I know your dad grew up in Michigan, so he grew up with snow too. But
True.
your dad had a change of heart. I am not going to have a change of heart. I don't like snow. Never have liked snow. I didn't really like snow as a kid, so it's just a thing. And to be
Yeah.
quite honest, I don't like it being hot either. So I'm the
Yeah, no.
like 68 degrees and sunny. That's me. Like if it's 68 degrees and sunny, I am a happy camper because I can go fishing, I can play disc golf, I can go
Yeah.
on a nice drive in the
perfect.
country like that. Yeah, that's so
I just
snow
think
stinks.
a fort. I want to make a giant snow fort, like the ones that are in movies, like every child's dream house out of snow. That'd be so cool. Sometimes I am like a child again in the snow. In case you haven't noticed.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
All right, would you rather
Wait, wasn't it my turn?
you just
Where'd the snow one come from?
Oh yeah, that was me. Sorry. Go ahead.
Would you rather live on a beach or in the forest?
Where's the beach?
Anywhere.
I mean, if it's a beach in San Diego beach.
Not Newport, Oregon, where it's
No.
Cold.
No. I don't get you people like, yeah, we like it when it rains. Who likes it when it rains? Like,
Oh wait,
we like it when
rained
it's 100-mile-an-hour winds on the coast.
Didn't it rain last night or this morning?
I don't know.
Because on a section of my drive into town, it was like a mile long.
Probably
It was
irrigation.
wet. No. It was over the whole road, and it smelled like rain. But not
Maybe.
at my house and not at the church. So
I don't think it rained at my house.
well, it rained somewhere out in the right outside of town, right
Yeah.
outside the city limits.
I mean, definitely living on a beach somewhere would
A
be
beach?
way more convenient
Convenient. I think.
for my spirit.
Yeah, I think beach as well. The forest is great. It has to be like a lush forest.
Yeah, not like
Not-
our version of forests
not
in
our-
Eastern Oregon.
No. I'm thinking like I know there's a certain area
Like coastal
in Canada where I love, or the coastal
Coastal
forest.
range, like
The
that's
coastal range favorite.
that's
ever.
real forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live in the desert, so the one advantage to living where we do, geographically speaking, is that we're really not in an area where there's any sort of things that can happen to you outside of
That
like
is
as far as
true.
like natural disasters. There's no tornadoes that happen here. If a volcano goes off, we're probably far enough away that we're not going to have the initial brunt of the impact of the volcano. Maybe ash, maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on wind. We're not going to get a significant amount of flooding because we're high enough away from the water,
Generally.
pretty much. It would take a significant amount of flooding to flood our town.
If they remove the dams.
Maybe.
Anyway.
And even then, I don't know if it would reach us. But,
I don't know.
we don't have hurricanes. So, I mean, we really, not even earthquakes. So we really don't have anything around here. But still, having said that, with the risk of going to the coast and having to deal with either a typhoon or an hurricane,
Well,
West Coast, it's typhoons.
yeah. We never called them
I would still choose the coast. I would much
they're
rather
still
live
waiting
on
on
the coast.
the big one, the big earthquake and tsunami. It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we've seen big tsunamis and stuff in the Pacific Ocean specifically. Specifically, get it?
Anyway,
Okay.
it's supposed to happen.
All right, here's your question. We'll do 3 more because I have the last one that's a deep question at the end. Okay. So, would you rather vomit on your hero? Who's your hero?
My dad.
Okay, so would you rather vomit on your dad or have your dad vomit on you?
I'd rather vomit on him.
Of course you would.
He wouldn't care. Actually, yeah, he would.
So my hero is Jesus.
Jesus vomited while
No.
he was a man on earth,
I mean-
I'm sure.
I mean, yes, Jesus is my hero, so to speak. But earthly, like non-God people,
Yeah.
my hero would be my grandma, and I guarantee I have thrown up on my grandma. So I'll choose that one because it's already happened. She's never vomited on me. She's dead now, so I guess it really doesn't. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Whoa. Have you ever been vomited on by someone else? Like not your child?
But not that I can recall.
I did. It was in a
'Cause
church van.
Because if it
That's all I'll
happened,
say.
I guarantee if it happened, I would then vomit because I do not handle vomit
I know
well
you
at
don't.
all.
I know.
It's gross.
Okay. Man, I don't have like a terrific last one. Okay, if you had to choose one of these dinners for the rest of your life, would you rather have hamburgers or pizza? Every dinner, rest of your life, hamburgers or pizza?
Hamburgers or pizza? Probably pizza.
Why?
There's so much variety in pizza. There's only so much you can do with a hamburger,
I don't know. You can do a lot.
especially when you don't like the kinds of things that people put on hamburgers.
That's true.
Like I
You can
don't.
put anything on a pizza. You can even put dessert on a pizza.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you can have barbecue chicken pizza,
That's
taco
so
pizza,
good. Okay.
pizza. That's Little Caesars if you didn't know. But
No, I didn't hear the accent. I
pizza.
yeah.
I can do that one. All right, we'll do 2 more because I have another funny one that I just saw at the bottom.
Just do it. That can be my last one. I'm good with that.
You can do another one if you want.
It's limited on what's
Would
left.
you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies?
Yeah.
I see. This is why I had to pick this one. I saw it at the bottom of the list. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta ask this. Watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies.
Oh, ooh, okay. Obviously, Hallmark. I do not do scary, horror.
Well, how about this?
thriller,
Let's change the
bad.
question. Hallmark Christmas movies or only Christian movies?
Oh man.
Because frankly, there's not a huge
Those-
difference between them. Let's be honest.
Well,
Poorly acted, poorly funded, not
I-
great movies usually.
yeah, Christian movies are generally kind of subpar.
Kinda.
I feel like we're improving slightly as the years go on. Really, truly. But I think you have this perception that I watch Hallmark year round. I do not. Not usually.
Okay, wait. We have a second person that lives in the house with you. Does your sister and your mom watch Hallmark movies often enough that you know that it's happening? Like you, okay.
He said yes. Whatever. I don't.
Like
I feel like-
they don't happen in my house. Like unless they happen when I'm not home, they do not happen while
Okay.
I'm in the house, guaranteed.
We watch it enough to where when we're driving and we see like a cute little main street, a cute tiny town, we're like, oh, look at the Hallmark town. Like it's true. Or like if there's a part of a downtown, in a little
That fits
town,
into
I'm
one of
like-
the movies.
I'm like, Mom, look, it's the Hallmark town. This looks like a Hallmark movie. So yeah, as cheesy as they are and as just sometimes boring, generally, although not the newer ones because they are getting a little bit more edgy these days, generally they're safe movies and sweet.
And
I
they're all the
guess.
same story.
The same actors. Okay,
Yeah,
I know. I
and-
wish they would just do a Hallmark movie where it's like a
Like-
young couple or an old couple. They're all like 35.
Like literally every Hallmark movie
And the guy always wears flannel. Like, let's
has the
switch it
same
up.
story, and there are like 60,000 of them for Christmas. Like there are 60,000 Christmas Hallmark movies,
It's true.
and they're all the same, like just different titles, but they're all basically the same movie.
I
It's
feel
crazy.
like the titles don't even have anything to do with the movie. It's just anyway.
Yeah, it's like somebody took a cookie cutter and they just like made one movie and they cookie cuttered it for the rest.
We have a terrific storyline that we would love to be made into a movie. It is not like the others, so maybe we'll pitch it to
Your
Hallmark
family's?
someday. My family's story, part of my family's story.
Garrick's like, "Am I in this?"
Like
Oh, you're
like
not
the
in it, you're
generation
excluded.
Before me, yeah, like my grandparents.
All right, last question. 3 minutes to go. Now, this question, I think, really does serve as a benchmark, a measurement, so to speak, for how we as younger people, because, I mean, I would
You're
consider myself
younger?
younger. I'm not young, but I'm
Okay.
younger. I'm still a millennial, which is crazy to think that I'm a millennial, but we've already had that discussion on this show. But I think this is a measurement to it'd be interesting to actually ask our students this question because their perception may not be what we think it is.
Okay.
Would you rather be royalty 1,000 years ago,
Whoa.
so like in the Middle Ages,
Like,
being royalty,
and those are okay. Yeah.
So like
those are very unsanitary days.
so like King Henry or something like that, or King George?
That
something.
would be cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Or an average person like you and me today.
Whoa.
Hold that thought.
I don't know.
Garrick, as a teenager, would you choose to be royalty 1,000 years ago, or would you choose to be a just average teenager today?
I want the old school stone castle.
The old school stone castle. All right, so you want to be a king 1,000 years ago, like King Louis was a teenager. So okay, King Louis of France, by the way.
I would probably
Watch the Three Musketeers.
I've never seen it. I don't think.
It's a Disney movie.
Okay. I would probably be royalty 1,000 years ago. I know it's not all like perfection that we think royalty is and stuff. And I mean, I imagine those castles were really cold and damp and dark. But that'd be cool because let's face it, being a teenager today is rough. I mean, it's always rough, but like, it's insane.
Well, I'll be the dissenting opinion on this. I would not trade our time frame now with any royalty at any point in human history because, number one,
I'm probably going to side with you after this.
running water,
Oh, yeah, that's
like
true.
toilets. Toilets are a huge deal to me.
Yeah, they were not sanitary back then. They, like, bled you out.
Saving the servant part, I have an iPhone. Like, I have more technology in my hand right here
True.
than any king has ever had in their hand ever. And so, I mean, there's that. I have more wealth, quote unquote, than any king or
Yeah,
whatever has ever had. Saving the land. I mean, obviously I don't
you
know
have
land, but
many towns and countries
saving
under
that.
you.
You know, I think we live in the best time that has ever existed as far as just living. I can get food, any kind of food I want, cooked well, and I don't have to have
Free
people.
water anywhere.
Yeah, and I don't have to have people test like my food for me to make sure I'm not poisoned to death. Like,
Fine.
you know,
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
a
you don't
good
have to accept it. I'm
argument.
just saying, like, I love the time I've been blessed to live in. There are a lot of struggles for teenagers and young adults and stuff, but you know what?
Yeah,
I like living in 2022.
I think you make some good points there.
He still wants
I-
to be a king. He still wants the castle.
You want the crown and okay.
He wants to wear the dress. No, it's a tunic. Do you know what the reference is?
No.
You've never seen Night at the Museum, too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't remember every quote.
When Akmun Ra or Kamun Ra, whatever
it's
his
a
name
dress,
is.
yeah.
It's
no,
a dress.
tunic. Okay,
No,
yeah,
it's
I
a
remember.
tunic. Love that movie.
Yeah,
it's great.
I think what I'm just trying to think is you're right. We are made for such a time as this.
Well,
Yeah,
I think the way you two reacted initially is how I think a lot of teenagers would react and young adults would react right now.
Like as if it's a hard choice.
Yeah, as if it's a hard choice, but they would
Yeah.
choose to be royalty because they would think they would be treated better.
I think
But
it's
the reality
an easier
is,
life. I don't think so.
the reality is they are treated better as common citizens today than any common citizen for sure ever, and really better than any king or queen that's ever
That's
had
true.
lived.
Garrick just wants the castle. Can I be a normal human but like live in a castle? My
Better
snowfort?
save your money. All right, hey, we're
Wow.
gonna call it a day. That was fun. I hope you participated and
was fun.
commented in the text options to let us know what you were thinking on those.
Yeah.
We will definitely be reviewing those. And
yeah.
Gabe, thank you for sitting in on the show this week.
You're
You may be
welcome.
on, again before the end of this coffee break period, but
Yay.
maybe we'll be able to convince Garrick to do a show with me. He says no now, but I mean, he's sitting in here and he's been participating the whole time. So it's not a long walk to get
Wait,
you from
do
there to
you
here.
have a sound effects board? He could do that. So
I
I
don't,
have
but
to do it. With
but
my-
that would be cool.
Anyway,
But see,
thanks
I don't
for
know
watching.
if I don't know if I could trust him with that because he might be doing it while we're talking
would
just
be-
to mess with us.
Then
See,
that-
he's
then
laughing 'cause it's
that's where
true.
you have your power, like you talked about, over your students, and you're like, stop. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good day.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your week. Go forth being peacemakers, like we heard about on Sunday at church.
Yep. We'll see you guys next. Man, look at you plugging in the Sunday morning. Hey, I do want to plug Sunday morning though.
Oh, yeah, this
we
Sunday-
have Jared Horn, an evangelist, coming to
Yes.
Hermnaz.
And his wife,
He-
Amy Caitlin.
It's going to be awesome. He is fantastic, a great speaker, young guy, and
Yeah,
you're not going to want to miss it if you're a Hermnaz person or if you're in Morrow or Umatilla
Tune in
counties.
to hermnaz.church website also to watch the live stream. I think it'll be a good message.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, a good day. So, anyway.
Absolutely. See you next week.
bye.